All right, so here's inside the actual online coursework. So, just a brief overview here. So, we truly give everything out that we do in our business A to Z. So, this is actually a master link of everything that we have in our entire deal process. So, cold calling objection flow chart, what to say, when someone says this, how to overcome any objections, our exact mailer template. So what we send in our mailers to get deals as well. Um, Several different mailers there, our entire data process, how we reach out to people, all of our purchase contracts for seller financing, for a straight up purchase, for a fix and flip, and then our rental lease agreement, our buyback agreement, and our how to get payoffs from companies, and then additional things as well, like which states are non-judicial, how to partner on deals, and different negotiation tactics. Okay, so that's just that. And then if we go back here, we go over goal setting, how to actually find the addresses that you're going to reach out to for these motivated sellers, which are people that are facing foreclosures, how to skip trace and actually get contact information for them, go over that entire process. And then we dive into deal finding 101. Okay, so this is just getting started. Now, okay, so all the different lead stages, the actual tasks you should be doing day in and day out to be able to get the deals, how to overcome specific objections, and then our entire process A to Z. So cold calling, voicemailing, texting, direct mail, door knocking, leave behinds. Okay, all of these things that we do, all of our exact marketing, all of our exact wording on how we get these, and then all of the information that you need to gather from an interested lead to be able to qualify them and actually do the deal. Okay, these are things that no one talks about. It's like it's so easy. You just go on Zillow and find a deal and buy it, right? I talk to way too many people that say, it's like, yeah, I can't wait to invest in real estate. I'm actually planning on investing in real estate next year in September, right? It's like, okay, you think it's like, it's not just about having money, right? You actually need to know how to find these deals. So it's like, okay, cool. So you're just going to show up in September and say, invest this money in real estate, right? You have to actually find a deal. It's competitive out there. So actually knowing how to find the deals and then what you do when you actually find one, right? So getting all this information and then the entire script on how to gather it, right? It's done for you. We hold your hand and walk you through the entire process of how our students have done deals, how people in my company have done deals, and how I've done deals, right? And then we go into lead analysis phase two. Okay, how to actually map all of this stuff out. And I'll just show you right here really quick to open up the deal analysis sheet. So this is what it looks like. Put all the information in here, automatically calculates all of the numbers that you need to be able to know how much it's going to cash flow, as well as how much, if you want to buy it as a long-term rental, and then all the numbers for if you want to run it as a fix and flip, the exact every single, cost that goes into doing a fix and flip, everything is here. And then it'll tell you exactly what your purchase price needs to be based off of all the other numbers that go into it, right? It's gonna take you 3 months to fix this up, and then all the other numbers that go into it. And then as well as if you want to wholesale the deal, okay? So it automatically calculates everything for you. This has taken us like 5 years to make. We've made tweaks to this, pretty much every day. So yeah, and this is live, and that's the other thing is you get all of this information live as we come up with new things, as our process changes, as we learn new things, you get access to it. All right, so let's go back to here. Okay, and then how to run comps, how to know what a property is worth, and it's a simple way of doing it. You don't have to be a real estate agent to know how to run comps and get figure out what a property is worth. Long-term rent estimates, figure out how do you know how much a property is going to rent for, right? It's like, great, I want to buy this house, and there's way more to it than just saying, well, I hope it's going to rent for, I need it to rent for 2,500, right? It's like you actually need to know when you go and list that property on, wherever you list it to rent it out, you need to know if it's going to cover all of your costs and that it's going to cover your mortgage and then also provide you with cash flow, right? So this is our entire process of how we actually get comps for these deals and have, good rental comps and know that we're, going into these deals confidently. Um, and then phase three, this is mainly building out your team. So you need a real estate agent for certain things. You need a hard money lender. You need a DSCR lender, which, I'll go deeper into that in the community. And then a title company, how to actually interview a title company. Was so valuable. I've spent so much time, burning through title companies, burning through real estate agents that just aren't good. And now this is the exact script that we use to interview a title company, a real estate agent, everyone on your team. So exactly what you're getting into with these title companies. You actually get a good title company that can perform, right? So you need someone that is active and willing, and also, investor friendly. Okay, and that's things that I've just learned over the years. And then how to actually show up and do property walkthroughs. We've walked at countless properties, hundreds. And then actually closing and dispositioning, as we say, these deals. So you get a deal under contract, or whatever it is you're going to do with the property. We walk you through these different ways of actually closing the deal. So you can wholesale it, which means you are locking that contract up, and then you're assigning that contract to someone else and then making a fee for it, usually about somewhere between $10,000 and $15,000 per deal. And then fix and flip, like I just went over, buy and hold, and then our bread and butter, which is a buy lease back. That's where you buy the house from someone that is in foreclosure, and then they stay in the house as a tenant, renting back from you, making you cash flow. And then they also have the option to buy the house back from you in a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever you agree on, for a price slightly above the price you bought it for. So this is really an accelerated rental property. Most rental properties, you're making, $500 cash flow a month. These ones, you guarantee a higher purchase price after a year, and it can accelerate that amount of money that you make from the property. And then there's bonus content that we add all the time as well. Okay. So in the community, you get access to all of this, all of these different stages with me and my team that we've created. And then we also meet, obviously, weekly, to discuss any challenges that you're facing, any objections that you're facing on the phones, and go into all of those. So the biggest things are accountability and implementation. So one thing is to just hand you this course, right? It's like, go figure it out, right? But then we actually hold you, right? So you're going to set goals. So you're going to actually set goals based off of how much time you have. And I can actually open this for you because it's pretty valuable. So all you need to type in here is how much time do you have to put into this a week, right? So say you only had 5 hours. Okay, well, you're going to virtually contact this many people. You're going to do this many door knocks, this many mailers, and different things. And then this is going to automatically punch in your goals. And then we hold you accountable to hitting those goals each week, right? So again, one thing is to just, give you this online course and say, go ahead, get it done, which lots of people are doing these days. But we actually will step in and hold your hand and walk you through an entire process. So you can partner with us on deals. We can walk you through an entire deal, to actually get you to the finish line. But that's the key difference. And that's really how we've been able to see so much success with our students and everyone on our team right now, is because we have a proven process and we know how to actually get deals all the way to the finish line and actually help you, right? So I always say, it's super easy to say, I'm going to figure this all out on my own and go on YouTube and just figure this out, but you totally can. And that is an option that's out there for you. But if you have a goal that you want to accomplish, and if it's within real estate and you want to actually, push forward and actually invest in real estate and actually take action rather than reading about it and thinking about it and, watching YouTubes about it, this is for people that actually want to take action and actually do a deal. Okay. And you don't need a ton of money to be able to do it, right? We just actually closed on a deal just recently that we're into it $0. It's cash flowing $1,000 a month, and we'll make about it's $28,000 a year on a buyback price. Okay, so that goes up every year. Plus, we get principal pay down each year of $6,000. So the deal is making us around $45,000 a year, and we're into it $0. We didn't pay one single dime for getting this property, just because we know how to find deals. Okay, everyone thinks it's all about have enough money to invest in real estate. That's not true, right? It's about knowing how to actually find the deals and actually how to get into them and actually close them, right? That is where the money is made. It's not made in having money already. So see you in the next slide.